In part one of this series of working with the ancestors, I talked about talking to your ancestors as a group. If you missed that video, the link is in the description below. Please subscribe to receive future notifications of videos, and if you like the content, hit the like button. Now, I'd like to go a bit deeper in creating a relationship with your ancestors. Each one of us has a relationship with our ancestors, whether we know that or not. Some people might have hundreds of ancestors that they work with. Some might have thousands. It just depends on what you've come to work on in this lifetime. Each person also has a smaller group of ancestors that they work with on a deeper level. I call my smaller group my council. My council is made up of one bloodline ancestor from my mother's side, one from my father's side, two animal spirits, a star being, a mystical being, and two ascended masters. These are the ancestors that I created the deepest relationship with, and each one works with me in a different way and on different things. Your core group of ancestors can change throughout your lifetime depending on what you're working on and what your needs are. Think about it like needing help changing a tire or wanting to find information for the best vacation spot. Who would you call for help? Who would you look to for guidance on what that best spot is? This is the role of your ancestor core group. They are your go-to team for guidance. I recommend when you start building your core group or your council, starting with your bloodline ancestors. If you don't know who your bloodline ancestors are, you can still decide to work with them by setting that intention. If you're adopted, you can also choose to work with your adopted lineage. Some people choose to work with both. It's whatever you feel most comfortable with and where you feel you would get the most guidance from. I also want to mention that some people are a bit reluctant to work with their bloodline ancestors because of some trauma they might have experienced or that they know about in their bloodlines. Know that when you call forward your bloodline ancestors, you are working with their soul consciousness, their divine essence, and they are here to uplift you. However, you can choose not to work with your bloodline ancestors. I highly recommend it though, because it brings about great healing on so many levels. When beginning to create your core group, you can do it much in the same way that I spoke about in the first video. You sit in your sacred space, in meditation, closing your eyes, opening your heart to your ancestors, setting that strong intention and calling forward your first core ancestor. Now that you're sitting quietly in your sacred space, setting the intention to call forward your first ancestor in your core group, don't let any preconceived ideas come to mind. Just be open to whoever steps forward. Open up your intuitive senses, looking at what are you seeing, what are you feeling, what are you knowing, or what are you just sensing? And if nothing comes to you, just use your imagination. Imagination is a strong tool, and it's also the way the ancestors communicate. Either way, once you see someone, know someone, feel them, or just sense or hear them, gather a little bit of information. What are they wearing? What era do they come from? It might be someone from long ago or someone fairly recently if you're working on your bloodlines. Just let the information come in and greet them and let them greet you. This is the very first ancestor for your core group or your council, or whatever words you would like to use. I recommend sitting with this one ancestor for a period of time, getting to know them at a deeper level, looking at what guidance they can bring forward for you before adding another one. I have several ancestors in my core group because that's the way that I work. You might choose to just have 2 or 3, and then after a period of time, you can add some more. It's your team. However many ancestors you want to add is what is right for you. They will also help you with the guidance around your core team if you want to ask. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the content, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to receive notifications of future videos.